Hey everybody, this is Kip and you're watching America Bumper to Bumper. Today we are back with the second video from the Colchester Football car show. Sit back and enjoy these great cars. Vroom vroom. I'm going to start off with this 1962 Olds F85 Cutlass. And we're going to let the owner tell us a little bit about this car. How you doing today?
Good, how about you?
Great. Your Olds?
Yep. My Olds and my Avanti.
Oh, you got both of them. Great. What year's the Olds?
62.
Have you owned it long, or?
I owned it for... Getting to the point where I don't remember, so it's going to be pretty long. Probably about 15 years, yeah.
Get it in decent shape, or have you done a bunch to...
No. It was half blue and half white when I got it. I had to decide on which color.
Which color, yeah.
And,
that's gorgeous.
There was a lot wrong with it. It had a wrong... Somebody had put the wrong... somebody had switched it around and put the wrong transmission in it. So I had to find it. I had to find the original transmission, and
Yeah. Wow.
I brought it down and had a
2-speed or 3-speed?
huh?
Two, 3. The 2-speed, 3-speed.
It's a 3-speed. It's called a roto hydromatic. It's a small version of the big hydromatic in '62, the one that
Yep.
the Impalas and everything. This is a small. They
Wow.
call it the roto hydromatic.
That is gorgeous. I love the pod for the speedometer. That is just amazing.
This was fully. This was an F85. It's not. Cutlass was the high-end F85.
Wow.
About 4 years later, they dropped the F85 and kept the Cutlass name.
Yeah.
But the model was an F85 and the Cutlass was a trim.
Well, that's good to know. That's something. That's what I love going to these shows and videoing for. Is I'm always learning something, which is a nice thing.
Yeah.
And the Avanti, what year is this one?
That's an '88, so it's not a Studebaker.
Yeah. Okay.
Studebaker's
That was 60s?
Studebaker designed them in '60, and they came out in '63 and '64. But
Okay.
Studebaker went out of business in '66.
Okay.
And when they went out of business, executives bought the rights to keep making the Avanti, and they made it as a private production car.
Now, how many did they make throughout the
Maybe
years?
about 200 a year.
It's really great hearing from owners a little bit about the history of their cars, and I'd always known that Avantis were built after Studebaker went out of business, but it's cool to get a little extra history on it. Nice looking engine there. We've looked at this Firebird in the Great Adirondack car show, so don't look at it much. But again, we'll put the link in the header here. Now we're looking at a '77 Pontiac Grand Prix. You'd think with the red, white, and blue paint scheme it would be a '76, but hey, beautiful car. Always been a big fan of the Grand Prix. And now we're looking at a Chevy Chevelle Laguna S3. In 73 through 76 is when the Laguna nameplate was added to the Chevelles. Laguna was kind of the sports car of it all. I do not know which year this one is, but it is a good looking car. Now we're looking at a late gen, second gen Camaro. This is a Type LT according to the steering wheel. Does have SS badges on the side, but I don't know. Looks like it's someone's project car, which is really cool. It's a nice Camaro. And here is a really nice lifted Silverado turbo diesel. Love the rims on this thing. Nice BFGs. Really nice looking truck. And now we're walking towards a 1930 REO sedan. REO or Rio was the first company, I believe, that I take that back. It's the next company that Ransom E. Olds, that's where the REO comes from, started after he sold Oldsmobile to GM. And these were a little bit more luxurious and opulent, great looking Rio. 67 Camaro. This is an SS, and it is definitely a drag car. Just check out the blown motor poking out of the hood of this one. That's a big blower. Very nice. Love the paint job too. Now we're looking at 1957 Buick Roadmaster convertible. Car looks like it goes on for miles, and it is gorgeous. The interior is beautiful. The top is awesome. Just a really great looking car. And this white car is a Ford Probe GT. The Probe, when it came out in the late 80s, was supposed to be the replacement for the Mustang. Oh, there we're watching a nice yellow Camaro that I believe we saw on the Great Adirondack Show leave. But yes, this car was supposed to replace the Mustang. Mustang people got really ticked off, and they didn't. Here's a Mustang Cobra. This is the SN95 body style. Love the black and white. Makes me think of a stormtrooper. 66 Chevelle SS. Really nice looking Chevelle. Sitting next to that is a 66 GTO. This is one from the Great Adirondack Car Show, so we don't look at that much. And here we have a 78 Firebird, and we're going to let the owner tell us a little bit more about this. Had the Transit Firebird long?
Yeah, since '88.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get it in good shape, or
It was in fair shape. It was like the third owner of it. I got it up in Northeast Kingdom, so yeah, it was in fair shape. I mean, I've done a lot of it since then, but it was in pretty solid shape. Right?
Nice, very nice.
Out, buddy.
It's a great looking car.
Thanks.
And now we're looking at a 67 Plymouth Barracuda. The Barracuda is a car that we have looked at in some Cars and Coffee, so we don't go much into that, and I will try and put a link in there. And here we've got a 1970 Olds Cutlass convertible. And there's a Model A going away. Jeep Rubicon. Love the red accents throughout. '78 Camaro Z28. Thank you for your service. C5 Corvette is a really nice yellow color on this car, and I love the underhood America, the flag painting. That's really cool. And a 69 Dodge Charger that we have looked at several times, a bunch of different things. Again, don't look very closely at this one. Okay, we look a little closer than we normally do. And we have a Plymouth Valiant. I believe this one best in show or most original, something like that. I think this is a 71. It is a great looking car. Here we have a Dodge Challenger that has been very well painted. This thing is awesome. All the flames and the dragon and all that stuff. The halo lights are awesome. And here we have a 5th gen Camaro. And we're walking towards a 65 Mustang, and we're gonna let the owner talk just briefly about the car, how long he's owned it, and that sort of stuff. How long have you had it?
8 years.
8 years.
8 years.
Get it in this condition, or did you?
It pretty much brought in that same condition. It was already restored.
Oh, nice.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Awesome. Beautiful. And we've seen this Mustang in one of the Great Adirondack Car Show videos. You can tell by that amazing green color. We're looking at a Mercury Cougar. We're walking towards a 74 Charger SE, and sitting next to that is a 66 Charger, and we're going to let the engine do the talking on this. Oh, listen to that sound. Now we're looking at 71 Olds 442. (1952) Chevy convertible. This is one that we're gonna again let the owners tell us much more about. So how long have you had the Chevy?
Had it about 20 years, I think now. We did about a 10 to 12 year restoration, the two of us on it. Rotisserie job.
Wow.
A friend of mine owns a body shop, did the paint work for us, but we did a lot of the maintenance, mechanical work, assembly, tear downs, and all that.
Yeah. And factory color, or did something you?
Factory color, yep. Factory colors. It's all, you know, it's at the 3-speed on a tree, manual drum brakes all the way around, no power steering, a straight 6, 235 in it. It's all pretty much the way.
Wow.
It's cool. We upgraded the wiring harness to 12 volt. That's about the only.
That's the way to do it, you know. A lot more reliable.
Yeah.
And the last two cars right here. We have a 1999 Pontiac Trans Am with the WS6 package. That gave the car ram air plus a bunch of other performance goodies. Beautiful blue paint on this car. And this was 1658 out of whatever the number said. And finally, Buick Grand National. Darth Vader, your car is ready. Absolutely gorgeous. And if it looks like I was going a little bit fast on the last few cars, it's because I was. The car show was wrapping up early because it was starting to rain, and so I was trying to get in as much cars as possible, so I don't do the normal, looking inside in a lot of them. Thank you guys for watching the second video of the Colchester High School football car show. We really thank you for taking the time. If you're not a subscriber yet, please hit that subscribe button. Also, hit the notification bell so that you know when new videos are uploaded. And keep track of all of our social media, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Have a day. Hopefully it's a good one.